in some cases, based on access to the large language models, there may be cases where non-state actors, individuals with access to large-scale computing, are actually going to be God forbid I say this, but ahead of the Fort Meade, on the NSA side, in terms of the U.S. capabilities. And that in itself should probably frighten all of us more than anything else. That's why I talk about that sort of low-high issue. We have a basic issue in regards to we can't get people to do two-factor authentication, but now we also have this high-tech issue in terms of the capabilities of the adversary. And it doesn't need to be a state actor. It can be some guy sitting in Eastern Europe who goes online and basically somewhere in the dark web buys a vulnerability that someone has discovered via an AI analysis of code set, ties it into say some sort of deep fake capability or some sort of human vulnerability factor, manages to tie that all together for $1,000, and suddenly you have something like the Colonial pipeline issue times 10. Because where basically you have a ransomware that locks down an entire, for our purposes, critical infrastructure component. Who knew at the time that Colonial Pipeline was the critical infrastructure for the Southeast? But it was. So my concern is just the acceleration. I mean, military-wise, there's always this race between offense and defense.